Diagnosed with an aggressive form of prostate cancer. He got that diagnosis on Friday. The aggressiveness of prostate cancers is graded using what's known as a Gleason score, and Biden's score is 9 out of 10. It's spread to his bones, which is also bad news because it makes it harder to treat, obviously, than if it were just in one place.
Right.
The silver lining is that it is treatable, so he's currently weighing what kind of treatment options he has with his doctors.
They also said because of his age, it actually grows way slower than if he was younger.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, he probably spent the weekend doing what I was doing.
I was
Chat
thinking-
GPTing cancer questions.
I swear to God, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Hey, the former president and I had the same weekend.
Yeah, you guys are the same.
Feel kind of fancy.
Yeah. Final Destination Bloodlines, that smashed the box office this weekend, pulled in $51 million domestically, $102 million around the globe, which is the biggest opening ever for this franchise. Meanwhile, Hurry Up Tomorrow, that's the new thriller with from the weekend. That didn't do so well. Landed way outside the top 5 with just $3.3 million. Got pretty bad reviews.
Why is he getting acting jobs, Menace?
I don't know because
Yeah,
he
Menace.
had that,
It's very bad.
Yeah, he had that one show that I think they tried to cancel it early.
The Idol.
Half an episode in.
It made no sense because they ended up pulling out episodes just to get it over with.
Yeah.
The premise of this movie, it says, plagued by insomnia, a musician gets pulled into a nightmarish odyssey with a stranger who begins to unravel the very core of his existence.
What's it called?
It's called
Something
Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got a jailbreak in New Orleans.
Yeah.
10 inmates busted out, and it looks straight out of a movie.
That's an inside job, though, right?
Dude,
It's
it
gotta
has to be. The pictures released by the Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office show a giant hole behind the toilet, complete with missing bars and graffiti taunting the prison guards on their way out.
Oh, damn.
On the wall above the hole they slipped through, it says, "Too easy, LOL," but they misspelled the word "too." The toilet was yanked
So if
from
you're
the wall.
going too easy, this is the way.
Right, exactly.
Too easy.
Exactly. Toilet yanked from the wall. Inmates slipped through the opening, escaped through a door, scaled a wall, sprinted across a major road. Officials aren't sure if the inmates made the hole or just found it like that and took advantage of it. They do, however, think that they had help from the inside.
I'm sure the hole was just there.
It happened to be there.
In the prison wall.
Yeah.
The escape happened around 1 a.m. Nobody noticed till 8:30, by the way.
Damn.
And when they were doing their head count, so nice job, guys. 2 inmates have been caught, but 8 are still on the loose and considered armed and dangerous.
I was just talking to some people over the weekend. They were telling me, oh, yeah, these new houses are being built in this certain area. And I said, oh, that's right next to this prison. And this prison is right next to a school where our friend Scotty Fox used to go to school. And he told me that alarms would go off at school when somebody got out of the jail, and they just knew to run back into class.
You can build a school next to a jail.
I mean, back in the day, you could.
Yeah.
Wow.
You used to be able to do all kinds of stuff.
I know. All kind of
Yeah,
fun
now there's
stuff.
like rules.
Yeah, it used to be freedom.
Well, speaking of potential prison sentences, Antonio Brown back in the headlines, this time for allegedly firing a gun outside of a celebrity boxing event in Miami.
Anybody see the video?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes, I watched the video, and you can tell me if I'm wrong in this, but like, so apparently somebody attacked him or was trying to steal his chain.
Snatch his chain.
Right? And so now here's where it's going to get a little, I guess, foggy
Yeah.
for AB in his defense, because he ran out chasing after the person with the gun in his hand. You
Stand
saw-
my ground, bitch.
Yeah, and so it's not like he was being attacked, pulled the gun, and shot the person as they were attacking him. He chased somebody out of the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
But
then
it's Florida.
fired shots
You can do that kind of stuff.
out in the parking lot. Did anybody even get hit by those?
Well, multiple shots fired. Yeah.
Anybody hit with the bullets?
No. And no arrests were made. No one was hurt.
I thought he was arrested because they let him out in handcuffs.
Oh, right. I mean, sorry. I meant like no other arrests.
No other
like
people.
no other.
Detained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AB claims he was fending off some robbers, like you said. The other guy says that's BS. So we'll see what happens with these two.
Oh yeah, the
jokers.
guy was claiming that he was attacked.
Yeah, by his entourage.
by people from Antonio Brown and the guy who I guess ran this boxing event. Either way, it sounds like a really classy place.
Yeah, classy event, classy move.
Antonio Brown just can't help himself.
Why does all this trouble keep finding him?
I know.
Yeah,
I
he's
know.
born under an
Ridiculous.
unlucky star.
I'm still so disappointed that he didn't show up to Bert and Tom's 5K
Oh, the 5K.
run
He
a
was
couple weeks
supposed to
ago.
be there.
He's
Dude,
not
I
showing up
saw
now.
him on the list. They had a whole gift basket waiting for him.
Yeah.
And he never showed. It would have been a great day if he did.
Yeah, that's how we would have had Will They Know and Antonio Brown
know.
for Menace's
Damn it.
contest for sure.
Well, that's what's going on, Woody.
All right, thank you very much, Gina Grad.
The Woody Show. Welcome